Cool, now that I got my headphones sound checked and ready. Didn't know that these hoes sounded as good as they did. Got them off Wish for like $5. Anyways, this video is sponsored by your wife's buttermilk pudding. It tastes really good. Especially when it's not even here. She's probably gonna get on me about that, but I don't give a fuck. Anyways, I have a new movie to give away. I had just stumbled across a Wreck-It Ralph. That's right, Wreck-It Ralph, the original Vudu movie code. Okay, and I'm gonna explain to you guys how to get this code. I need 10 people. 10 people to like and follow my community page at Bring the Games on Facebook. Bring the Games on Facebook. Okay? I need 10 people to like and follow. You ain't gotta comment, you ain't gotta do none of that shit. But you gotta like and follow it. 10 people. You don't necessarily have to get the 10 people. If you want to, hey, that's even better. But I need at least 10 people. And out of that 10 people, I'm going to pick a random winner. Just 10. That's all I need. Because I got like 9. And I'm trying to get this thing started. And I want to get it 100 members before E3. Because especially once we find out what games are coming E3 or not. I can try to get some more followers based on how we all share and type the posts that we write on there. The ultimate goal of the whole page is simple. Using hashtags and @. The goal is to get developers to know not only the games that we want, but the games that we will buy and support to come to the Switch. What really got me motivated to do this was the fact that I've come to peace with Grand Theft Auto never coming to a Nintendo console. Well, with that being said, Leslie Benzine or Benzo, however the fuck you pronounce this goddamn name, the creator of, or not creator, but a lead guy at Rockstar formerly, had his hand in almost every 3D Grand Theft Auto game. Started a new company, and they have this game called Everywhere, and it's a Grand Theft Auto-like sandbox, open world, freedom game. Not really much details after that point, but the fact that he's not under contract with Rockstar, starting a fresh new start. This gives him, the Leslie guy, a chance to tap an untapped market. One that I believe if he's stubborn enough to pass, it could be very harmful to his company, his studio, and his game. Because I can guarantee you like this right now, if Grand Theft Auto were to be on the Wii U, the Wii U would have sold 40 or 50 million. Not only that, but there would have been an additional 30 million Grand Theft Auto games sold on that motherfucker. Possibly even more. Nintendo since the 64 era has been clamoring for Grand Theft Auto. We've never got one. GameCube, Wii, Wii U, and now the Switch. I would have thought it would have been a great time to have Nintendo right before the Wii U died, right before the Switch came on board, and it's so easy to port to and everything like that. Since it's more powerful than 360 and PS3, but Grand Theft Auto 5 was on those consoles. To get Grand Theft Auto 5 alongside Breath of the Wild to launch with the Switch. Of course, if that was the case, they would have had to have 10 million Switches ready by that time. But they, of course, they couldn't do that unless they pushed it back or whatnot. But proper planning prevents piss poor performance. If they would have properly planned and had this shit done in that March, before the March that they released it, they could have had it done. But nonetheless, Grand Theft Auto more than likely will not come to the Switch. I would announce it for holiday, but you got Mario Odyssey, and by then you'll have enough Switches out there to meet the demand. But you know Rockstar, they're not going to post nothing on the Nintendo console, at least for the time being. That also leads me to my next point. Capcom, the people who were responsible in the first place for having Nintendo up the RAM specifically for Capcom's engine, did not put Resident Evil 7 on the Switch. Now, the problem with that was the console launched March 3rd. The game only came out like January 24th. So, in that time, you're talking about a month and a half, that's still a relatively new game. Plus, that game didn't sell well, and I think the Switch desperately needed that kind of game to really push the Switch to those people that were kind of skeptical about it in the first place. Resident Evil on the go, sold no matter what. It could still happen, but the point of my community is to let these developers know that, hey, if this came to the console day one, I would have bought Breath of the Wild, Resident Evil 7 on my Switch, not just Breath of the Wild on the Switch. You know, I'd buy Mario Odyssey and Everywhere versus just Mario Odyssey. I mean, we gotta let these people know that, you know, just because it's a Nintendo console doesn't mean we only play Nintendo games. And the only way to do that is by A, speaking with your wallet, B, hashtagging and adding, so you're letting these actual motherfuckers know instead of just going to the community and just complain about it, where trillions and gazillions and quadrillions and zillions and tumbalillions of fucking bits of Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everybody make multiple comments a day. Instead of scouring through all those and finding shit, we can directly say, hey, at Resident Evil, at Capcom, please bring hashtag Resident Evil 7 to the hashtag Nintendo Switch. Everybody in the community needs to like it. They also need to comment, yeah, I would buy this game too. I think there'll be an awesome addition to the Switch. Resident Evil on the go, how awesome. I would buy it day one. And that's how we can get these developers to say, hey, there's actually a market. Because there are a lot of games where developers don't mind Nintendo games, but they're afraid that if they put that game on the console, that it's going to flop just because of the kind of people that usually play a Nintendo console. Let's let them know that we're not those type of people, the kitty gamer, the Mario Kart, Mario Party type only gamers. That we could play your Call of Duties, we could play your Maddens, we could play your Resident Evils, we could play your Everywheres, your Grand Theft Autos, we could play your, you know, everything. So, like I said, I'm giving away a Wreck-It Ralph movie to anybody. But if there's 9 people that like it, I'm not giving it away. It's got to be 10 people. 10 people go to my Bring the Games Facebook community page. First person I pick gets Wreck-It Ralph And then I have a Despicable Me too, and that would be the second place person. So I'll do that. And that's the only way as of right now to get it. I'm gonna give it about a month or so. If it don't happen, then I'll figure something else out. But until then, if I can get 10 more follows and likes on my page, then I will be giving away Wreck-It Ralph to one of the lucky 10. And I know which 10 it is because obviously it's 9 people. 7 of them are already my Facebook friends. So I had to work my ass off just to get 2 people. Convince them what I'm trying to do. So please, 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 if you really want to support gaming, don't do it for me, do it for all of us. And let's get this community going so we can get these developers to know that we want the games on the console that we prefer. Thank you guys. Have a good day.